Hello all and welcome, and I am the MGTOW philosopher, and in this video I would like to talk about an article I came across entitled 9 Reasons Why Mature Men Should Date Women Their Own Age. This is so funny, and of course even the title is a shaming tactic. You old fool, you look like a fool with that young woman. You should be dating women your own age. Of course, who's saying that? Either a simp cuck man or more likely than not, some ugly old broad who can't find a man. Now, as we all know, to a MGTOW guy or to any guy really who isn't a simp pussy, the word date means fucking. It means sex. That's what the word date means. And MGTOW guys have no problem with dating, meaning porking broads. However, if we're an older guy, we don't want to be with women our own age. Why should we? If we've gone MGTOW, we have enough money to attract younger, hotter women. And of course, men age like fine wine, while women age like curdled milk. So why on earth would we want to be with an old broad anyway? Now, I just love how feminists tend to equivocate, and they tend to look at men and women as equal. Oh, well, old man, old woman, same thing, right? Wrong. Men and women are not the same. They're biologically different. They got different chemicals pumping through their bodies, different hormones. They're built differently. Men get better with age. Women do not. Lots of young women want a guy that has more experience and he has money and he knows what to actually do with a woman, unlike some younger guy who's going to fumble around and not know what the hell he's doing. So why on earth would we want to be with an old chick? Well, apparently, whoever wrote this article thinks there's 9 good reasons why we should be with an old woman, an old hag with turkey waddle under her neck instead of some young, tight thing. And of course, the author of this isn't given. It just says, by Telegraph reporters. Methinks that the actual writer of this was a woman, an old woman who can't get a man. An old woman, feminist hag with no kids and a lot of cats. So let's see what she has to say, shall we? Age may be nothing but a number. No, it's a number, all right. And the bigger the number is on a woman, the less that we want it. But nonetheless, it's a sensitive subject. Yeah, geez, if it's just a number and it's no big deal, why is it so sensitive? It's a particularly complicated issue. No, it's not. No, it's not. So already you know the writer of this is a leftist, because leftists always complicate things so you can understand them less. You're less likely to understand them, and then you need them to explain it to you, of course, in dogmatic terms. When it comes to dating, no, it's not complicated at all. Men like young pussy. Simple. A study has published findings that suggest the stereotype of older men finding younger women more attractive may not reflect reality. What study is this? Like those stupid IQ studies that were only done on little girls from like age 9 to 11 when they essentially enjoy a small biological advantage over men because they mature quicker. But once men get past the age of 11 and hit like 12, 13, they just skyrocket past women in terms of intelligence. You mean studies like that? Biased studies created to essentially give you the answer that you want? I see. If I may not reflect reality is in fact too crude. Yeah, too crude. Of course, what does that? Well, wait, too crude. Who said that? That doesn't sound very scientific to me. Of course, I don't believe any study like that. That's utter horseshit, of course. You know it's nonsense. We all know that. Anybody reading that is going to say, what? That doesn't reflect the reality I know. And of course, it doesn't reflect the reality any of us know. This is just wishful thinking of a feminist. According to researcher Jan Antfolk. Jan, a woman, of course, of Abo Academy. What the fuck is that? Anybody ever heard of that? In Turku? This is some obscure university nobody's ever heard of. Like one step above a community college, just barely. Men are also attracted to women their own age. Well, of course. I mean, duh. There are some very rare good-looking older chicks, or maybe as an older man you might be attracted to more than her physicality, maybe. But not like you're going to be attracted physically to a younger woman. What are you talking about? Yeah, we might be attracted to a woman our own age. It's not exclusive to younger women. Ooh, big surprise there. So that, of course, means that we're attracted to older women more than younger? No. That's the leap only a feminist and her wishful thinking could make. And Folk also stresses that neither men nor women base their romantic choices on age alone. I thought you just said that women, younger women being more attractive to older men may not reflect reality. Meaning that it also may. You're just trying to create doubt and muddy the waters, and you're trying to cast things in some kind of absolutist light. Oh, they're definitely not attracted to younger women more than they're attracted to women their own age. And that's just too crude. Right. The real reality is, yeah, we are attracted to women who are younger. There's nothing crude about that. And it is not a may not of any kind. Some older men have a strong preference for younger women. I thought you just said, you just implied it was too crude, and that's not the case, and now you're saying it is. But most don't tend to find older women attractive. They might get with older women as they get older because they don't know any better, and they're expected to get married or remarried. But, hello, whoopity fucking doodah, they'd still rather be having sex with a younger chick. They're not going to tell the old broad with the turkey waddle under her arms and the chicken neck or the turkey neck that she isn't what he wants, but she isn't. Fucking ridiculous. An interesting finding is that as men age, they become less picky about age. No. No. Who said this? That's just an opinion. Show me the evidence to back that up. So they quote some spurious study. Well, a study has published findings. What study? Give me the study and give me a direct link to it and quote me the findings in the study and the size of the folks. Give me the focus group size. Give me the testing parameters. Oh, no, they're not going to do that because then we'd see it's utter bullshit. I see. They reported interest in both younger. Yeah, an interest in both younger and older women. That doesn't mean they're interested in older women more. Now you're just implying wishful thinking. Oh, this is what I wish to be the case, so I'm going to say this is the case. The study doesn't say that. If the study said that, you would say the study said that because you would want to add validity to your argument by quoting the study verbatim if the study itself supported what you wanted to be true. But it clearly doesn't, so you don't quote it. You're just giving wishful thinking. Yeah, okay. And now you tell us the real truth is that, yeah, the study shows men are interested in younger and older women. So what? This is like common sense. It's like saying, well, the study shows people breathe. Duh. You're quoting the obvious here. Who gives a fuck? But they're interested in one more than they're interested in another. You give me the choice between an 18-year-old hot, tight young thing with a great ass and some old turkey waddle bitch who's 50 and she thinks she's taking good care of herself and she may or may not look good for 50. Which one am I going to choose? So, in which case, some men may be missing a trick by only dating younger women. Yeah, well, we may not also. I love how they throw that may in there, which is essentially there's doubt involved. Possibilities. This is possible, but it's also not possible. And in this case, we know it's not possible. So without further ado, yeah, of course, because we've been waiting with bated breath to hear your fucking garbage. Here's 9 reasons why men over 50 should consider dating women their own age. And this is where the disinformation crapola comes in, and it's all wishful thinking of an older woman. Number 1, you will be at a similar stage in life. How do you figure? So you think similar age means similar stage? Well, of course, because women love to think that men and women are equal, and they were the same, and we want the same things. It would make things so much simpler for you ladies, wouldn't it? Couples who retire together often appear to have the most enviable of lifestyles. Yeah, appear to, but meanwhile, in the house, she is barking and nagging and fucking being an annoying bitch, bothering him while he's trying to watch sports, and he's just thinking, God, I wish I could be with some younger broad or no broad at all, and I could just bang whenever I feel like and then go home to an empty house. Why don't I have this hag with her turkey waddle nagging me to death? Appear. That's just not like the word seems. Things are not always as they seem. As a mature dater, if you date a woman your own age, you'll have more scope to plan your dream retirement together. Dream. Listen to this stuff, dream. You know the woman wrote this. Ladies, women and men do not look at things the same. Women have dreams. Men have reality. Men plan based on practicality, not their dreams. They know what's possible, and they know what's not, and they don't plan their lives based on, quote-unquote, dream retirements with a woman. As it's a phase of life you are likely to be entering at a similar time. You may have around the same level of fitness and be more evenly matched when it comes to your favorite pursuits, but you might not. And a guy who's in really good shape will likely be in as good a shape as any younger broad, especially if she's the typical lazy type and she's only got a hot body because she's young. This is just wishful thinking on a woman's part. You can tell that a woman wrote this similar stages in life. Oh, please. We're generally not, MGTOW men are not interested in this bullshit. a similar stage in life would, first of all, only apply if you're actually living with a chick, having a serious relationship, married. We don't do that. Number 2, you can grow old together. Overrated. Why the hell would I want to grow old with some old turkey neck? Although it's a nice thought, there's the obvious consideration that your younger partner could take on the role of a career rather than a partner in your later years and may even resent you for it as a result. What? That doesn't even make sense. That just sounds like speculation on the part of an older woman to try and dissuade you from being with a younger chick. Although it's not a nice thought, there's the obvious consideration the younger partner could take on the role of a carer. Sorry, I misread that. Rather than a partner in your later years and may even resent for you in this result. Oh, so if I get with a younger chick and we stay together, well, see, that's just it. I've solved that problem. I don't stay with anybody. Just bang them. And when I get tired of them, boot their ass out the door. This is about people who want to be in serious relationships. We MGTOW guys don't want to be in serious relationships. And by the way, you could be in a semi-serious relationship as a MGTOW guy without actually being in a serious relationship and breaking any of the cardinal rules, meaning don't live with her, don't have kids with her, don't marry her, don't put yourself in a position where you in any way have to give her resources. But why would we do that? And even if we did, we wouldn't want to do that with some old broad. They're no fun. You kidding me? Old yammering bitch. No, thank you. Well, I'd rather be with a younger chick who appreciates everything I do and doesn't expect too much. I mean, really, a lot younger. Younger, the better. Yeah. Dating a woman your own age also means that should you commit to each other? No, and not interested in commitment. She's unlikely to outlive you for many years. Bullshit. Where'd they get this? Women on average outlive men by 7 years. You don't consider that many years? Oh, so that's a bonus. So she is gonna die sooner than the young broad. Well, that's a comforting thought. What? Who's the Grim Reaper that wrote this fucking thing? For many years and go on to experience loneliness without you. Oh, I see. So her dying sooner is a boon because she won't be lonely. Yeah, like I give that much of a fuck. Fuck her. She's lonely or not. Who gives a shit? If you're a MGTOW guy, you don't give a fuck. Because I guarantee you, they don't give a fuck about you without you or look to return to dating to seek a new partner. Yeah. Hey, guys, if you get with an older woman, she's at least going to die sooner than the younger one. So you can be sure that as you're dead somewhere and not giving a fuck because you're dead, that you can rest assured that she's not going to be with some younger guy or some other guy and enjoying life while you're dead. Hello, I'm fucking dead. I could give a rat's ass. Worms are eating me. Let her go and get with another fucking guy. What the fuck do I care? So younger or older, I'll be dead. Who gives a shit? I mean, really, the writer of this article giving such a spurious and nonsensical point, a reason as to why we should get with a younger broad, it's clear that this person is desperately seeking reasons for being with a younger broad. Even this chick can't find good reasons, so she's creating this nonsense. Number 3, mature women are more attractive. What is this mature woman bullshit? What does that mean? What are you talking? You mean 20 isn't mature? I thought that mature is you're fully cooked. You know, you're not going. I mean, what is this mature bullshit? Oh, I see. Age doesn't matter, and yet we're not going to say old or give age. I get it. Age doesn't matter, but we're going to use colloquialisms because we're too sensitive to use the word, she's an old hag. Well, that's more than one word. But anyway, according to AskMen.com, oh my God. Cuckery. Many men are drawn to older women. What does this mean? So what? And many men like to eat cake. But most men don't eat it for dinner. What is your point? Their independence is attractive independence. What are you talking about? Old broads independent with their cats and their little fucking doll poodles and shit that they carry around in their fucking purse, little chihuahuas and all. Yeah, that's real independent. Their independence is attractive and they're less likely to be needy. Well, that might be actually true, but so the fuck what? Most women generally are needy or clingy. They have a clear sense of who they are and what they want, which can be a real turn on. Which can be a real turn on to who? I mean, if you're 80 and she's 50, maybe, but she's still old. And if you're 80 and she's 50 and you're rich, you're going to be with a young chick who's 18 or 20, not some 50-year-old broad who's way past the wall. I don't think so. This seems like another spurious point. I mean, it's a little better than number 2, the Grim Reaper one, but not by much. She'll appreciate you for who you are. Oh, please. What woman appreciates a man at all? And by the way, what am I? I'm old. Okay? She's going to appreciate me. My point of view, she's going to be jaded. And she's going to be more bitter. She has more mileage. And she has more baggage. Please appreciate me more. This is a significant reason why dating a woman your own age. Oh, there's the shaming language. It's very, very tiny, but there it is. Dating a woman your own age. Date a woman your own age, your own age, your own age. Or it doesn't say younger than you, your own age, implying that you should be dating women your own age. It's so unacceptable to be dating women who are younger than you, meaning that the writer of this is an old hag and she can't find a man and she's pissed off that she sees all these young women with older chicks and says, why, oh, why? Why not me? Because you're an old broad with turkey waddle on your neck and the little flappy chicken arms with the waddle hanging from them. That's why. As we age, our bodies change and we become self-conscious. Speak for yourself, honey. As long as I got money, I don't give a fuck, honey. When you date a woman your own age, she's going through the same body changes. No, she's not. What are you talking about? Men and women are different, honey. She ain't going through the same body changes. I guarantee you that, you egalitarian cunt. Even if you look and feel younger, right, then why would I want to be with some old broad when I get a younger chick? Then your years at this point in time, there will come a time when this will change. Yeah, so what? As long as I got money, it don't matter. And women in your age bracket may be more likely to appreciate you. I mean, stick around, which is actually a negative for you. Appreciate you for who you are as the years go by. Yeah. So essentially, if she's my age, she'll appreciate me more and be less likely to leave. And you think that's a bonus? Number 5. You have more life experiences in common. Who cares? This article is clearly written by a woman who doesn't know anything about men. And look at the pussy in this picture with flowers behind his back. Look at that old broad in front of him, that big fat chick in the red muumuu where she has no waist and she got short hair that's cut to her fucking ears and he's got flowers. Flowers for what? Because she has a vagina? You pussy old man. Save your money and get with a younger chick, okay? You'll have more life experiences in common. Years add up to contribute to your psychological development. And it's clear that those of similar age often, although of course not always, have a similar level of maturity. What? Women will always be 7 years old. They are not mature. They are never mature. 20 or 60. She's the same fucking woman. There is no friggin' change, okay? There is, it's minimal. Maybe like instead of a 7-year-old, she's a 9-year-old. Big whoop-de fucking do, okay? Dating a woman your own age means that you are more likely to be at a similar place emotionally. And it's more likely not. Let's face it, men. If we are 60, we will have the maturity of a 60-year-old, and a woman will have the maturity of a 10-year-old at best when she's 80. Do we really want to be with that? And I argue that they're always going to be 7. I'm just giving that boon. I'm giving that caveat, okay? I'll give women that. You might gain a few years and make it to actually 10 years old in maturity, but so what? So really, it makes no difference. 20 or 60? Well, we prefer the 20-year-old. And there's no real gain. And besides, we don't want to be with you for a long period anyway. We just want to bang you, okay? You women don't seem to understand that. We men don't want long-term relationships. Bang them and leave them. Long-term relationships are stupid, especially in this day and age, when there's no benefit for a man. Number 6, you'll share the same cultural references and hobbies. Isn't that like number 5, but slightly tuned? You are more likely to appreciate the same films, music, books, and activities as a woman your own age. Yeah, same life experiences in common. So what? What do I care? I'm not interested. I'm not dating her to appreciate films, music, and books. And by the way, women have nothing interesting to say about films, music, and books. Ladies, you need to understand this. If we're with you, it's to bang you. We have no interest in what you have to say about anything because you have nothing interesting to say about anything, be it politics or music or whatever. We tolerate that shit so we can get the vagina. That's it. You don't like it. You don't want to hear it. You'll close your ears. You'll be in denial, but that's reality. And the quicker you understand that, the quicker you can be happy yourself. But of course you can't be happy because you're all feminists and you have to have your cake and eat it too, so you'll never be happy. So we men will pump you and dump you, and we will live in our own place and you live in your place, and we will not have kids with you and we will not marry you. Enjoy your cats. So, You will perhaps have a more similar worldview, and perhaps not, and I don't give a shit about her worldview anyway. I'm there to bang her and enjoy reflecting on the years gone by together, making the transition from first date conversation to pillow chat a little smoother. Or maybe I just want to pump her and dump her and keep things in the first date zone forever. Ugh. Look at that old broad with that turkey neck. And she's wearing all that makeup. And even that picture, the broad in that picture is wearing tons of makeup. Yikes. Two people laying in bed together. This picture is the epitome of bullshit. We all know reality is not like that. Number 7, you will have a more equal partnership. What a bunch of bullshit. I don't want an equal partnership with a woman, okay? First of all, she's not equal to me. I'm smarter, and I'm superior in most ways. I don't want to be equal to her. She's not equal to me. There is no equality in a relationship. And as far as the TradCon bullshit, me going out working while she stays at home and takes care of the house, being equal in that sense, in that we're taking care of equal parts of responsibility, even then I'm doing more. And that doesn't even exist anymore. We don't even have that because women had to fuck that up because they got bored in their role. Or we don't get bored in our role having to go out and earn the cheddar. We don't get bored in that being the breadwinner, even though that's the harder role. Oh, but it's so difficult to sit at home and watch Oprah. Yeah, real hard there. When your own age has lived her own life previously. No. What are you talking about? You can challenge each other and support each other rather than taking on the role of a mentor. Oh, I love it. I love this. How they imply that if you're with a younger woman, you're automatically going to be in a mentor-mentee position. Yeah. Oh, I see. So we men just want to be with younger women so that we can be in a superior position. It's not because younger women are hotter and more physically attractive. No, we men just want to be in charge. We want to run things. Yeah, that's always the case. We men want to be the big bad wolf oppressor, and we need that younger chick so we can control her. And we're intimidated by an older broad our own age because we can't intimidate and control her. Yeah, that's what that implies. Utter horse shit. You can rest assured that status and finance are lesser factors contributing to her commitment to you. Really? That's bullshit. In fact, they're more important because she's got to worry about what she's going to do with her retirement. And they're at least equally as important. Come on. This is again implying that women somehow mature and learn to appreciate things other than money as they get older. They don't. And all men know that. Number 8, you can spoil each other's younger family members together. What? Oh, you mean like if we've already been married and divorced and had kids, and then you're trying to sucker us and then getting married again and signing up for the bad business deal twice? Oh, boy. If you're dating over 50, or if you're a mature dater, it's likely that you or many of the women you come across will have children or even grandchildren. Yeah, imagine that a single mama or a single grandmama. Boy, imagine how tight that pussy's going to be. No, it's going to be stretched out like old luggage. If both of you have grandchildren, it means that helping your children to look after them and taking on the role of doting grandparent could be a real joy. Yeah, being a grandparent to kids that ain't even mine, grandkids that ain't even mine, and being a stepdaddy to grown kids that ain't even mine are going to look at me with an askew eye and resent me, or certainly not treat me or like I were their father. They're going to treat me like an outsider, and I'm going to be reminded of what an outsider I am all the time, and I'm going to be with old broad that's like used luggage with all her baggage. Yeah, that's real fun and all her wrinkles. No, thank you. I'm with her just for sex. Why would I want that? And number 9, the epitome of bullshit. You may have more mutual friends. Oh, I thought it was going to say we may be better friends. Yeah, bullshit. Oh, of course, people of all ages move in each other's social circles. Those of certain age tend to socialize together. This one, I didn't even expect this one. This makes no sense. This is so stupid. It's clear the writer of this spent a long time brainstorming to try and come up with some good reasons why older guys should date younger women, because there's really no good reasons. These are all bullshit reasons. They don't even make sense. And a lot of them are the same reason 2 or 3 times, just a different aspect. So these are all spurious bullshit reasons. I've seen no reasons to be with an older chick. They got more baggage. They've got more emotional baggage. They got more physical baggage in the form of turkey waddle and stretched out skin and health problems and Then they've got kids, of course, and their bodies are all messed up from having those kids and all the men they've banged and riding the cock carousel when they were younger. Yeah. Why? Yeah, you should want that instead of some younger tight, hot broad who will actually be with you. What the fuck do I care if she's with me because I have money? I'm just with her because she's hot. And that's recognizing the reality of reality. That's recognizing why men get with women and why women get with men. This whole article, it's not reality. Men don't get with women, by and large, to have some wonderful, wonderful connection and commitment. Bullshit. Very few married men are happy. 93.4% of first marriages end in divorce. Almost as many second and third marriages do. Why on the earth are you getting married to some old hag? Or getting married at all, for that matter? There's no benefit to a man. So although those people of all ages, movements, other social circles, those of certain age do tend to socialize together, you may find that if you date a woman your own age, it's easier for her to integrate into your established friendship groups, and you in turn are less daunted when it comes to getting to know her friends. Yes, that's some good reason to be with this old broad. Look at her. And that big giant moo-moo to hide the fact that she has no waist and a big fat ass and droopy tits down to her knees. Oh boy, where could I sign up for that? So as you can see, guys, the reasons to be with an older woman, even just for banging, because we in no way want to be with any woman long term if we have a brain, because it sets us up for possible legal ramifications like palimony, and if we're dumb enough to marry or alimony, so you just don't do it. So what's the justification for being with an older woman if you've actually grown a brain and grown some balls and realized they're only good for one thing? Well, there's no justification for it at all. Go MGTOW, my fellow men. Save your money. And when you get older, you'll be able to bang young broads. And it's that simple. And you can bang young broads now, really. Just be dishonest. I don't have a problem with lying. I'm a doctor. I'm Dr. MGTOW Philosopher. Hello, how are you? I'm an obstetrician. I'm a gynecologist. I'm MGTOW Philosopher, and I wish you a good day. Take care.